Greetings fellow viewers and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. So this has been out for a while, been out a couple of months, I think 3 months maybe. And so I thought I'd do a bit of a overview, see what it's all about. So this game has been just, as I said, been out a couple of months on Steam. Only just been released, it was out on Xbox and PS3, Xbox 360 and PS3 I believe about a year ago. It's just been ported over. So this is a Yu-Gi-Oh game that obviously has stuff from the anime. So you got the single player here, you can go through the campaign, you can go through all the different seasons here. You got Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 5D, Zexal, Arc V. Up to Zexal, it's got some pretty good duels. I'll show you this one at the moment. So I've played through this one. It goes from Duelist Kingdom to Battle City to basically the last episode, and then GX started a bit of that one. Might do a bit of streaming with that one. Then you've also got 5Ds as well. The first duel is sort of like the tutorial with the mechanics of the series. Then you got Zexal. Arc V at the moment doesn't really have anything. It's only got one duel, which is sort of the tutorial for the pendulum summons. You've also got Duelist challenges, which are like things you have to do in a certain amount of times, I guess. Tutorials there and DLC, obviously. There's quite a few bit of DLCs that add new campaign modes and new pre-constructed decks as well. Unfortunately, the way to get Arc V duels at the moment, which is the latest series, is to buy the DLC. This is a shame. And so what else you got? We got multiplayer, rank match, player match, leaderboard, stuff like that. A couple of new things. If you watch me Magic the Gathering Friday Night Magic series, you notice Magic Origins doesn't have stuff like drafting and stuff like that. However, Legacy of the Duelist does. You've got sealed play and draft play. We'll have a look at that a bit later on. So sealed play is basically you get a pack of 50 cards, pre-built deck from selected battle packs here. You've got Epic Dawn and War of the Giants, classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards there. Not sure what Epic Dawn is, but I believe War of the Giants is like the Egyptian gods and something. Yeah, sacred beasts and stuff like that. Powerful monsters and stuff like that. So you get a card of 50, then you can go into multiplayer and battle your way through those. Draft play, we got 3 of these. Epic Dawn, War of the Giants again, but this time around the War of the Giants round 2. New epic monsters. And there's these, if you don't know what drafting is basically you get 3 boosters, you pick a card from one booster, you pass it along to the next player, then they pick a card and it goes around the table and so forth, and usually about 8 players, and then until you've opened all the boosters and basically have a selection of cards, and then you build your deck from those selections of cards. So we'll do some of that later. You got your deck edit here, pretty simple. Construct your decks there. Card shop, the generic stuff down there. So what we're going to do first, since I've played a fair few with this, we're going to open some boosters. Do a booster opening, as you can see I've got pretty much hefty some of the cards here. Now it's not like normal boosters you get, which is in most trading card games, like Magic the Gathering obviously adds their boosters. Origins, Battle for Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows of Innistrad, Eldritch Moon and Kaladesh. Here it's not like you get boosters from the different sets that are out at the moment. It's character boosters. So we've got Grandpa Muto here, My Valentine, Bakura, Joy Wheeler, Seto Kaba and Yugi, and the cards you get from here are cards they have played through the show, through the anime, and also cards that they've come up against as well, is what I gather. And you've got through the different seasons. As you play through the campaigns, you'll unlock other characters. Go through the seasons there like that. Out V just has all of them unlocked. So yeah, I'm going to open some boosters. Obviously save about 4,000, I think these are Duelist points. So we can take a look at the seal play and the draft play. So let's start off with, let's go with the King of Games. Let's start off with Yugi. You get 10 cards, sorry, 8 cards with a rare at the bottom. We've got Dark Sage, Man with Wujat, Snake Yashi, Blizzard Princess, Rod of Silence, Kayest, Pharaoh's Treasure, Winged Dragon Guardian Fortress, and Breaker the Magical Warrior. And as I said, we'll just blast through these. I might do 5 packs per character. Butterfly Dagger Elmer is our rare. Or the rare according to these sets. Sphinx Telia, which was from the movie. I believe this is pack 4. Dark Flare Knight, that's nice. Dark Magician plus Flame Swordsman. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Special summon 1 Mirage Knight from your hand or deck. Rare Mystical Space Typhoon. Target 1 spell trap card on the field, destroy that target. Let's move on to Seto Kaiba. Gravekeeper's Commandant, Crocodilus, Shift, Neko Valley, Graveskeeper's Servant, Dragon Statue, Wicked Dragon with the Earthstar's Head, and Shrink is our rare. I think once you get duplicates, you obviously the 2 Labyrinth Wars. Oh wow, that's a good rare to have. VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. So as you see, you've got single cards here that you've unlocked. So there are 265 cards in each character set, and 795 of duplicates you can collect. So so basically the duplicates are, you can have 3 of each, and I believe once you've had 3 it doesn't give you any more, I think. Legendary Fiend is our 5th pack. And Lava Golem are rare. Move on to Joey. Hey Joey! Gokai Miru Overload. Don't remember that one from the show. Mind you, of the 10,000 hands, when this card is normal summoned, normal or flip summon, you can add 1 ritual monster or 1 ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. I'll read out some notables as well. Gokai Meru Drago. Fourth pack, and it's pretty easy to get Duelist points for opening boosters and stuff like that. Pretty much you get a boatload of boosters just from the Duelist points just from the campaign duels. It's pretty easy to fill up your collection. Vanix's Fiend cannot be special summoned, neither player can special summon monsters. 5th pack. Meteor Bee Dragon. Fusion of Red Eyes Black Dragon and Meteor Dragon. Moving on to Bakura. I believe playing through the entire thing I've had sort of halfway. What the strap holders are there? I've accumulated over, I'd say, about 150,000 Duelist points so far. World Decree are rare, negate all other trap card effects on the field. So pretty much a Jinzo. Archfiend Hirius is out there. Chaos Trap Hole. A light or dark monster will be summoned, pay 2,000 life points, negate the summon, and if you do, banish it. So banish is basically an exile effect or remove from play effect. Berserk Dragon is our rare. I'm pretty sure these are rares at the end. Another Berserk Dragon is our rare. Castle of Dark Illusions, that was one played against Panic. Increase the attack and defense of all zombie type monsters by 200 points as long as this card remains face up on the field. The attack and defense of zombie type monsters continues to increase by 200 points during each of your standby phases. This effect continues until your fourth turn after the card is activated. I think that was our 5th pack. Let's move on to My Valentine. Obviously you get more powerful cards with the last 3 characters. They're pretty much the main characters of the show. Howling Insect. 3rd pack. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Fourth pack. Insect Queen. Ooh, Shadow Arise. And 5th pack for this character. Burden of the Mighty is our rare. Let's move on to Mr. Grandpa Muto. Order of the Exodias, of course. Majesty's Fiend. Right leg of the Forbidden One. There's one of them. Lots of normal type monsters here. Needle Ceiling. When there are 4 or more monsters on the field, destroy all face-up monsters. 4th pack. Another right leg of the Forbidden One. Remember, if you get all 5 pieces, you instantly win the duel. And an Ultimate Offering. During your main phase of your opponent's battle phase, you can pay 500 life points immediately after this effect resolves. Normal summons last set 1 monster. Oh, we've certainly got a lot of Duelist points left. Let's unlock some GX ones. Do 5 packs of these. Dark Factory Mass Production. Enrage Muka Muka. Final Fusion is our pretty good rare to have, especially in the GX series. Necros Cycle. Final pack. Rare Gold Armor. As long as you control the monster equipped with this card, your opponent cannot attack with other monsters other than the equipped monster. Move on to Bastion Misawa. Pyrorex, the Elemental Lord. That Dino? Yep, it is. Magical Scientist. Basically this series was all about fusion monsters. And Kaija Coliseum. Caius, the Shadow Monarch. This card is tribute summon, target one card on the field, banish that target, and if you do, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent if it's a dark monster. It's a final pack, I believe it is. Baron, Mad King, or Bron, Mad King of Dark World. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can discard one card. I believe that was our final pack of that one. Let's move on to Chaz Princeton. Allure Queen, level 7. Inferno Reckless Summoning. Inferno monsters. The Assailant. And that's a nice one as well. Arcana Force 4, the Emperor. Love the Arcana Force series of monsters, they were pretty cool. They had an effect where you either went from heads or tails. Tails was obviously bad effects and heads was obviously good effect. DDR, Different Dimension Reincarnation, and 2 Jackpot 7s. Final pack. Ritual Beast, Ulti Canahawk. Move on to Mini Cyrus Truesdale. What's the owner of the Voids? Trigons are rare. Sheen type monsters. Volcanic Doomfire. Another Trigon. 4th pack. Oh, nice. A Barbaroid, the ultimate battle machine. 5 machine type void monsters. Or fusion summons. Final pack. Pretty actually easy to pull off. And our rare is House Dustin. Also love the Cyber Dragons and Cyber Dark Dragons. Only got one unlocked for not really play through these characters. I'll do 5 packs of Pendulum. And obviously these are, so you have 5 different types of monster cards. Basically the cards are set into monster, spell or trap. And you have multiple types of monsters added through each different seasons of shows. First sort of set was sort of not really anything. Second was sort of fusion, being GX. Third 5Ds was these Synchro monsters. So these are white borders. So you need 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. And basically they had to add up to the level. They appeared in your extra deck, and then you could special summon them if you had the required monsters. Obviously you also had XZ's monsters as well. Instead of levels, which are these stars up here, they had ranks. And basically what you have to do is have 2 monsters on the field with the same level. You could put them together and put the XZ's monster on top of that if they both had set. So say you had a rank 4 XZ monster, these were black border monsters. Put 2 you put 2 level 4 monsters on the field that you had, put them on top of each other, then special summon the XZ's monsters. And in the latest one, Arc V, we have Pendulum monsters. I'll go through them in my other videos as well. Virgil Rockstar, the Burning Abyss. So we'll have pack number 2 here. Quantum Cat. And our rare is UA Midfielder. Sylvan Hermitry. Magical Star Illusion. And our final pack for this character. Another Quantum Cat. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I know I said I'd do until I have 4,000 odd left, but it'll take ages to open that. I'll do one another time. What I'm going to do now is head into Battle Pack, show you lot the seal play and draft play. I'm going to do the seal play first. Let's open a pack of War the Giants. Also, what you want to do is make sure you exit the, after you bought booster packs, make sure you exit it and go into something else, otherwise it won't save it. I've had that to me quite a few times without realizing. Okay, so we have 50 cards, 5 duels remaining. Here we go. So when you open your sealed pack, you, as I said, obviously you get a pre-constructed or basically random assortment of cards here. Let's see what we got. We got Big Bang Shot, Card Trader, Fiend Sanctuary, Forbidden Dress, Gravity Axe Growl, Rocket Powder, Shadow Greed, A Hero Emerges, Curse of Anubis, Draining Shield, Embodiment of Vulpes. 2 of them, Impenetrable Attack, Miracle Locust, Mirror Wall, which is nice, Power Frame, 2 of them, Reckless Greed, Sparkle Shield Chain, 2 Windstorms of Attackwear, Frostosaurus, Gene Warped Werewolf, Air Knight Parsha, Axe Dragonite, 2 of them, Jiron the Mage, Death Mosquito, Dodo Bot, Exarion Universe, Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, Focus Warrior, Guardian Angel Joan, Gyroid, Hedgeguard, Quibons, Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, Little Wingard, Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrap, Mirage Dragon, Oracle of the Sun, Blake's Rare Zombie, Power Giant, Sinister Serpent, Tardy Orc, Chuckroid, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Twin Sword Marauder, White Knight Dragon and Zombie of the Dark. No extra cards. Yeah, extra deck. These are, as I said, these will be like Fusion, Tuner, XZs or Pendulum type monsters. So yeah, basically, so you get a pre-constructed deck from the set that you pick, so either Epic Dawn or War of the Giants, and then you go into battles against selected opponents. You can obviously abandon the battle pack, and of course down the line I'll do some of these in future videos. Let's have a look at draft play. Let's go with well, I'm not familiar with these sets, not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Drafting either. So we'll go with let's go with Battle Pack 2, War of the Giants Round 2. So we unwrap our boosters, you get 15 let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 packs here. You basically pick one card, you've got no time limit. So I think it basically picks one card out at random and then passes you back the cards. Let's pick, I think I'm gonna pick the Tricky for the first one. Dandelion's nice to have for some tokens. Yeah, nothing else really out on there, I'll go with Dandelion. Let's go with Metal Reflex Slime. It's always a nice one to have for extra defense. And I'll go with Goblin Attack Force for some beefy offense. And looking at big bombs or higher level monsters, I think I'll go with Hyper Ancient Shark. Pick some lower level monsters now, or do I just go with Nightmare Steel Cage? Some extra defense. Yeah, I think I'll just go with that. Yeah, Slate Warrior is nice to have for some mitigation. I'll pick Mirage Dragon for some negation. Yeah, it's Dragonite's good to have. Babonite as well. Somebody is good to have just for some big beats. Yeah, let's go with Shoxpus. Oh, Kunai Chain is always good to have. And that's it for the first pack, so we move on to pack number 2. Don't really want any spells or traps here. And I don't really know what the rares are in these packs either. I'm gonna go with Infernity Destroyer. It's always nice to have. Raigeki Ball, that's nice. Go with Raigeki Ball. Ooh, Kazuji. Thank God we don't have time limits, because you really have to read the cards here if you don't know what you're doing. As always try to select some like removal or stuff like that. So we're just gonna sort of, I'm not really gonna use these cards. I'll pick one. Illusion, Tribute to the Dune, Defender, go with another Infinity Destroyer. I'll move on to final pack and just blast through these. Splendid Venus, Ancient Gear Golem, useful choice of some card draw. Earthquake, Chaos Hunter. Ultimate Tyranno, that's nice. Because a lot of these monsters seem to have some sort of removal effect. With another metal reflex slime. Rival jam. Let's go with the zoo. You make a cyber. So that's it. So then you build your deck out of these cards. I don't know what the draft is requirement is for the cards. I believe it's something like 30 maybe, or 40. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, that's going to do it for a look at Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course you get to go through battles here. So that is going to do it for a look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. So yeah, hoping to put a bit more of this up on my channel in later dates. Build some decks, maybe some anime decks, some decks of my own. Do some battle pack dueling. Yeah, look forward to it. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, helps out a lot. Then comment about the video down below if you want. Then I would ask you to check out the rest of the channel and subscribe if you wish. And as always, I will see you in the next one.